What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I have with me here my father, aka El Alcalde de Virginia, as everybody calls him over here. So this interview is in continued celebration of Dominican Independence Month. And so I brought my dad on here to just kind of talk about his experience growing up in DR and also migrating to the United States in his own pursuit of his version of the American dream. So, Daddy, you've been here how many years now?
Well, since 1981.
Okay. Oh, so that's exactly 30. No, wait. Yeah, 30?
It's like
No, 40.
40 years, yeah.
Wow, 40 years. Okay. So, Daddy, you were born in un campo called El Verde, which is part of Bonao. So, you lived in El Verde up until what age?
I believe I was 7 when we got out of there.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember much about living there or how that was?
Not really. Every time I go by, the people are still there. They say they remember me growing up, the kid playing with no clothes on, barefooted, but I don't remember much of it. No, I don't.
Okay. So when you were 7, that's when you guys moved to Santo Domingo, to the capital.
Yeah.
And you guys moved to an area they call La Feria.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, Mata Hambre. That's the neighborhood, Mata Hambre.
Okay.
It is close to La Feria, but the name was Mata Hambre.
Okay. Okay. So, what can you tell us about your adolescence? I know you've mentioned before that you guys grew up. Well, there are a lot of you. First of all, your mother had 13 kids, right?
Yeah, we are 12, and we all moved to the Santo Domingo. It was pretty rough, as all of us, and only my father working. So most of us, we all had to work to help the family, to help the one that was smaller, and I was one of them also, working and going to the university, studying, and just to help the family. I did a lot of things, from shining shoes to selling hot coffee in the street, and you mentioning a lot of stuff to help the family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always remember you mentioning that when you were still like a boy, right? You were very young when you were shining shoes.
I know,
right?
Probably 12, 13 years old, just walking around the neighborhood with my little wooden box with all my material to shine shoes, going everywhere, house to house, Yeah. It was hard, but I'm glad that I did that just to earn a living without having to do anything that was bad.
Yeah. So pretty much all your siblings were doing that too, right? Like
all working. I think most of my brothers did the same thing. Just to survive. I mean, there was only my father working, so we had to work and help the other one. It was pretty rough, but we made it.
Yeah. What job did your dad have back then?
Well, he was working in a hospital. That's called the Hospital for Children, Robert Rick Cabral. I think that's the name now.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a janitor there. He was there for many years.
Okay.
So he worked pretty hard to raise this big family. So we had to help as well.
Yeah. Wait, so you were already in Santo Domingo then when that Civil War broke out in 1965? Do you remember that?
I think I was like 9 years old when they happened, because I was born in 1954. So from the 54 to 65,
11.
I was about 11.
Yeah.
I remember some of the plane flying on top of our house, and hear the boom boom from the bomb and thing. Wow. Yeah, it was. We were very scared, but thank God we all survived that.
Yeah.
That period of time.
And you were also alive by the time Trujillo was killed too, but you were younger.
No, I was young.
Because that was 1961?
I think I was.
So you were 7.
7, yeah.
So that was around the time you moved to Santo Domingo.
I don't remember much about Trujillo, Yeah.
Okay. So, like you mentioned, so you went to college there, and then at what age did you decide to come to the United States?
Yeah, I used to work for a bank, Chase Manhattan Bank. So I was working, and at the same time, working during the day and then going to college at night. I went to the La UAT, as they call it there, Universidad Santo Domingo. I went to the OIM. I went to Universidad Mundial. That was
so you like switched.
Yeah, I was switching whatever, the money was tough, so I couldn't pay some, so I had to switch to another. And finally, in 1981, I can never forget the day. That was July 19, 1981. I said, well, I got to do something better. I'm not getting anywhere here in Dominican. I was falling short of my payment for the university, and things were getting tougher and tougher. We Balaguer there, and I said, I had my American visa. I got it through, sport, because I was a very good, baseball player and softball as well. So I had my visa. I said, well, let me take advantage now that I have my visa and go and visit the United States. And I came here in July 1981, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
40 years later.
Wow.
So I'm glad that I did that, because through hard work and dedication, I was able to raise you, my family, bring the rest of my family, my parents.
He done brought the entire family here.
And now
everyone.
all my brother, their wife, and everybody else. I was the first one. I think we are probably about 50 or 60 now.
Yeah, like literally the whole family, they're here because of this guy.
They came after me, yeah. So I'm glad I did it, and that I was able to help everybody else. So, yeah, but it's been through hard work.
Yeah.
I was lucky that I got a job, right after landing in the U.S. And then I started in that place for 29 years. That was in Fairfax Hospital. I worked there as a janitor. That was my first job, janitor. That's the way it is. I came from working in the bank, wearing tie and clean, to mop floor with the brooms and mop. But hey,
that's the experience of a lot of immigrants, though. A lot of people back in their home countries, they're professionals. But then once they come here, they have to start at the bottom, because a lot of times, like, your degrees or stuff that you get over there don't necessarily transfer here.
Much, and
then if you don't speak the language really well, you know some English.
Right. Well, I know it a little bit.
You learned it a little bit in Dominican.
Sometimes you think that you know a lot there, but once you come here and really, interact with the people that are born here, then you know that you don't know much. But little by little, you start picking out, and then if you really want to make some progress, you'll learn. And that was part of my dream, to learn and not stay as a janitor for long. No, that was not part of my goal. My goal was to continue, to be successful.
Yeah.
And to make more money. And thanks God, I did it. The company gave me the opportunity to grow. They sent me to a lot of training, and they like my work. So they really kind of reward me with that, sending me and pay for a lot of education for me and training. So I really appreciate it. And that's the reason why I stayed in that place for so long, for 29 years. Yeah. At Fairfax Hospital. A place that I'll never forget the rest of my life. Because I was able to help also my family going to that place.
Yeah, true, because you got a lot of them, you got them jobs at the hospital.
Yeah, they got to know me well. They said, well, Juan, everyone that you bring here, if it's part of your family, we'll hire them. Because I know if they are as good as you are, they have a job here. And that was the way. My sister, my brother, everybody, even my father. Yeah. He was almost 7 years old, and he was hired at the hospital too. My wife, Lucy, everybody. Yeah. So, that's a place that I have a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah. So going to, you and mommy, you guys were already together before you came here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know there were some arranged marriages that happened for y'all to or for mommy to get over here and y'all to get your, I don't know, whatever, your status.
Yeah, I mean, we were together. I believe we started dating in 1979. And then 2 years later, I immigrated to the United States. You know, but hey, she was the love of my life and still is. And as soon as I got my paperwork straight and I had my green card, and then I went and married her and bring her over. That's what it is. I mean, I had a promise. I was gonna get her here, and I did it. I'm glad I did it, man. Hey, we both have worked very hard.
Yeah.
To raise the family, to build a home in the DR. As you know, we got a beautiful home there. We got two, as a matter of fact, through hard work. I tell everybody, hey, if you get the opportunity to go not only to the United States, to any other country, if you have a mind to be successful, you can do it. You can do it. Just put a lot of dedication into it. Be honest. Do the right thing, and you see your dream come true. I think I have seen mine come true. Through hard work. I mean, I do not regret the time when I decided to come here, because I'm happy that this country has really, helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I don't know if I can say the Dominican is my first or second country, because I've been here now more than I had in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, true. You spend more
I love both
here.
countries the same. I mean, I was born there, and even though I've been here for 40 years, I still love my DR. My house is there.
Yeah.
As well as here too. Yeah.
Do you remember when you first came here? What were like some of the biggest differences that you saw? Like what kind of I don't know, were like culture shocks for you? What took the most adjusting?
Back in the 80s, things was not as bad as it is now. Yeah, I mean, the thing about discrimination has been around for many years. It did exist then, but not as bad as it is now. Because
do you think it's worse now?
Oh yeah, it's a lot worse now. I mean, I got to that place in Forest Church. Everybody was so friendly. I mean, even as a new immigrant, I was able to find a job so easily, and people that I used to work with, they were so nice, and I don't feel that I was discriminated them. Yeah, I mean, some people complain that we were taking the job away, which is not true. Because you tell me that a new immigrant that only been here for a few weeks get a job, and you that was born here, you don't have a job. It's not because we're taking the job away from you. It's because you don't want to do it. You don't want to go and get your hand dirty with doing the job that we were doing. But that was the only thing then, that people complaining about, immigrant coming here to do our job, stealing our job from us. No, that wasn't true. The job was there. You didn't want it because it was a janitor job.
Yeah.
You didn't want to pick up the broom or the mop. We didn't care. We just wanted to survive, and I did it. So don't tell me that we were stealing your job. Yeah, we have a little bit of problem with that situation, but...
Okay, so when you're saying discrimination, you're talking about like as an immigrant, not like racial.
No, I cannot tell you that I face any racial issue, no.
Okay.
Not that I remember. No, I will focus on, working and help my family and trying to stay out of trouble, doing the right thing for many years.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember even as a kid, I remember seeing you you had black friends and you had white friends. Like you just kind of were friends with anybody. You didn't care if they were white, black.
My very good friend in the United States, can never forget it, is Lamar O'Neill.
I remember him.
He taught me a lot of things. He taught me how to like the Redskins. That was his favorite football team. He was a big Redskins fan. So he taught me everything about the game. And right after I knew the rules, then I started to love the game. And to the day, I love football. And most of my friends were American. And And then because so this area here, people from everywhere. So I got to meet people from everywhere and make friends with people from all over the world, you know. So, I mean, I never had a problem with people being from one country or another, or me being from the Dominican here in the U.S. No. I never looked at it this way, and people, I don't remember any situation that I can say, oh, people treated me different because I was black or being Hispanic. No. Oh, no, is, you know, I don't complain for anything. I think I had a good time there, and I'm having a good time still now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you know, growing up, looking back, yeah, I can definitely say that you and mommy, you guys did work really hard. Sometimes working multiple jobs, both of you at the same time. And, you know,
That's
luckily
right.
your parents were here for a good part of our childhood, so they were able to like watch us and take care of us. But I mean, you guys, you put in that work, and I remember like in my teenage years, you guys were constantly sending money back to DR to build a house in Bonao. So a lot of times we wouldn't really be able to do much over here or really go out because y'all didn't have the money to spend here, but because you were sending it to Dominican to build a house, which was an investment that you guys were making at the time. And now we have that luxury of we don't have to hop around houses when we go to Dominican like we used to when we were little. Now we got our own house.
That is
Everything
true.
right there.
Some of the people they have come here after us, they don't realize how hard it was. I mean, think now it's easy for them because we already, you know, set out the payment for them to be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we used to have 2 jobs. We used to leave the house at 5 in the morning and not coming back until 8 at night.
Mm-hmm.
Because we would have worked, let's say, from 6 to 2:30, and then get a little rest for 1 hour and go to another job from 4 until 8. So we wouldn't make back home until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just in time to cook something and go to sleep and be ready the following morning at 4. And we did that for many years.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only way that we could see our you know, our dream come true. Working hard. And yeah, I mean, the salary then was not that great. But with the money that you earned before, me, for example, I started at $4 an hour.
Wow.
Back in the 80s, you know. But with that money, I was able to pay the people that I was living with here, you know, help them, and also save a little bit of money for my mom, you know, in Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
And little by little, yeah, I started to earn a little bit more, from 4 to 4.50 to 5, and you know, and so and so and so, and eventually, when I left work, I was making only $30 an hour. But it was, you know, a little by little, by little, and you know, but yeah, but we had real hard time. Me and your wife to working so much. We didn't have time to rest. Believe me, we were working very hard to. That's the only way that you can make it.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to do something that you like, you have to dedicate your time to it. It's not gonna be easy, but you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it. I mean, I'm glad that I worked so hard, and I'm still a little bit healthy to now enjoy, you know, what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, God give me some good years of good health so I can now take it easy.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy my grandchildren, and, you know, just go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, I think you guys you've definitely lived up until now a very full life, and you're really now seeing the fruits of your labor. You got a nice house here in Virginia with a pool that you put a lot of work into every year. And, you know, I'm sure it's nice for you being able to have all your family here and have them gather, you know, during the summer, and just kind of have like that big family environment here. And then also, you know, y'all got the house over there. So now you're retired. So you can now travel to DR whenever you want, and you can stay there for as long as you want, and really just, you know, kind of live like a tourist a little bit, because now it seems like now that you're older, you're actually visiting other places in Dominican that you didn't visit when you were younger.
Right. That's true. Yeah. And now I have the opportunity to do a lot of things that I was not able to do before because of lack of money or lack of time. So now this is the time for me to enjoy the rest of my life with my wife and my children, you, and all the grandchildren, Maura, everybody around me, all my family. So I'm thankful up to now that the Lord has provided all of us, for my family. Very thankful. And we are a lucky family. Unfortunately, my mother passed away 5 years ago. My father, El Torete, everybody know him there very well in El Ensanche La Paz. He just turned 97 last year.
I need to interview him, man.
Hopefully, he'll be around a couple more. I mean, it's many years that the Lord, can give him. So I'm planning on being there also for his 98th birthday, October 7th. I pray that this situation with the COVID-19 stuff, but he's still around. We are all fine, thanks God. The COVID has struck, my family here as well as most of my family already got this disease, but we've been lucky enough to, to beat it and continue living, So one of my brothers was sick very bad, and he got well. And here we are. We're kicking it, and hopefully, the Lord provide good health so we can be around for a few more years. But, it hasn't been easy. I encourage everyone who's watching your show to do the same thing or to follow the right path. And I'm pretty sure that they will be successful. They will. This is a country that if you do the right thing and you abide by the law and you work hard, you get your reward. You make it. There's a lot of people that want to take it easy. They want to find the easy way to live. It's not like that. You have to work. You have to be honest. You have to, whatever kind of job you have, do the right thing. Make your employer, happy about your performance. And I'm pretty they will reward you. You'll get what you want, believe me. But do it the right thing.
Yeah.
And you'll be successful. I guarantee that. But always plan for the future, because I know that sometimes you have to live day by day. The money you make is not enough to save a little bit, but try to save a little bit because it'll help you. We did that. Today we can say that even if I don't get any money from my retirement, for Social Security, whatever, we got a little bit that we separated it. Just for those years now. So I encourage people to do the same thing. Try to save a little bit of money aside, because you will get old, believe me. We all will get old.
Yeah.
I thought I wouldn't. I'm 66 now.
Yeah.
So, hey, we all get there. So be smart and save for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, I guess you could say that you did in a way achieve your American dream, right?
I can say yeah. I
Yeah.
don't see anything else that I wanted that I didn't, I didn't get it. I was lucky from the beginning to find job, that quick, and get the people to know me and to like me and help me, throughout the process. And I can say nothing but good thing about the United States and the thing that I had done, the people that I had met, the places that I had lived. It's just nothing but good thing. I had my trouble, like a young man here in the United States, thinking that I was still in the ER where you have so much freedom to do a lot of things. And I got a little bit in trouble with the police and thing, and, by trying to enjoy one thing, maybe the wrong time. But then, hey, everybody go through time that, that you have to realize, hey, I'm not doing the right thing. I better don't do that again because, it get you in trouble. But then those are the kind of things that teach you in the long run to do better, to not to do it again, and to be a better person. And that's what happened to me. Every time I step on something that it wasn't the right thing, I tried to go around and not do it again, and then just keep on going, do the right thing, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I can say that I did that, and so far, here I am, no trouble whatsoever from anywhere, and I hope the people watching your show do the right thing. Yeah. And they'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, everyone, that was it for this shorter interview, a little shorter than my other ones, but I just wanted to have my dad come in here and just give his experience and his words of wisdom. I think if there's one thing that we can take away from this is hard work and dedication, y'all. If you put in the work, you will reap your rewards in the end.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So.
Whether you're an immigrant, whether you were born here, your family's been here for generations, I think the opportunities are there for most people. It's there for everyone. You just gotta work hard for it.
Not only here. You have to work hard no matter where you are. Whatever country you are in, you have to work hard for your. If you want your dream come true, you have to work for it. It won't be free. It doesn't come easy. So. Like I said before, I encourage all my friends, everybody listening or everybody watching, this message in your channel to, hey, be good, obey the law, do the right thing, work hard, and life will reward you.
Yeah.
There is a man upstairs. The Lord Jesus will help you out. Believe me. He helped me. He can help you too. So just be good, people. Be good. And be careful out there with this COVID-19. Okay? Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
And God bless you all. Hey, thank you for watching my daughter's channel. Okay?
Yeah.
She brings a lot of good stuff to this channel. So, and I thank her for bringing me over so I can have the opportunity to speak. And you can see me through her channel, and I'm happy that she invited me over.
Yeah.
So God bless you all.
Thank you. Well, guys, thanks again for watching. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll check you all in my next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.